Have you ever wondered what secrets lurk behind the facades of the world's largest corporations? What if I told you one company's hidden experiments didn't just harm us, they nearly ended all life on Earth? This is the story of a corporation whose dark secret destroyed our planet. It began decades ago under the guise of scientific progress. The company claimed to be developing eco-friendly technologies, promising to solve the world's energy crisis. But behind closed doors, their labs conducted clandestine experiments, blending toxic chemicals with unknown pathogens. They called it Project Eden, a venture meant to accelerate human evolution and environmental restoration simultaneously. Scientists involved started noticing anomalies. Samples of soil and air near the test sites showed abnormal mutations. Creatures mutated grotesquely. Plants became aggressive. Animals developed unnatural behaviors. Data logs revealed fluctuating radiation levels and chemical residues that defied known science. But the company silenced all whistleblowers and continued. One day, a researcher named Mira discovered a file marked Final Phase. It detailed the intentional release of a bioengineered compound into Earth's atmosphere. The compound was designed to restructure ecosystems, but was fundamentally unstable. Her attempts to expose the truth were thwarted, and soon after, she vanished without a trace. Months later, catastrophic changes began. Oceans acidified rapidly, skies darkened with unidentifiable particles, and countless species vanished overnight. People reported shadows moving against the wind, whispers during storms, and the creeping sensation of unseen eyes watching. The most terrifying part? The compound began altering human DNA subtly, causing psychological breakdowns and violent behavior. Entire cities descended into chaos, their populations driven mad by fears they couldn't explain, fears that felt like something ancient awakening beneath the Earth. Now, decades later, the planet's surface is scarred, and what remains of humanity lives in isolated, fortified enclaves. The company's headquarters lies buried under ruins, but rumors say the project's mastermind still transmits encrypted signals, hoping to restart what was lost. So next time you hear about breakthroughs from powerful corporations, remember, some secrets are kept not to protect us, but to hide how close we came to destroying everything we ever knew. And in the stillness of night, when the wind carries voices across barren landscapes, you might hear the earth itself warning us. Some doors, once opened, can never be closed. No one dared approach the ruins of the headquarters, an immense, skeletal fortress swallowed by twisted vines and creeping shadows. But last night, a signal blinked urgently on an old satellite monitor, the same frequency encrypted decades ago. Faint, desperate pulses encoded in a language no one living remembered. The Enclave's last remaining scientist, Elias, stared at the static-filled feeds. The pulses coalesced into a repeating pattern, a warning, or worse, a beckoning. He hovered over the dusty archives, piecing together fragmented transmissions from Mira's final logs. She had discovered the true purpose. The compound hadn't just been engineered to heal the planet. It was designed to meld life, fusing organic and inorganic matter into something unrecognizable, something that would survive beyond human flaws, indifferent to morality, pain, or mercy. The whispers carried by the storms were fragments of the compound's consciousness, a burgeoning hive mind spreading through the wind itself. Shadows weren't cast by physical bodies, but by shifting masses of living, sentient particles infiltrating every corner of the ravaged world. Elias knew the Enclave's shields wouldn't hold forever. The compound had begun to consume the fragile refuge, walls pulsing, breathing, cracking under unseen pressure. A sudden knock rattled the metal door. Elias froze. "Who's there?" His voice cracked through the stale air. No reply, only the slow, wet clicking of something scraping against the threshold. The door warped, flexed, as if breathing in anticipation. A cold, viscous substance seeped beneath the crack, pooling like midnight ink. Elias's eyes darted to the emergency override. The Enclave's last resort, a self-destruct protocol to purge the compound's growth if containment failed. But as he raised his trembling hand to activate it, the door hissed open, revealing a figure formed from shards of shattered glass and pulsating flesh. Mira's face, fragmented yet unmistakably hers, watching him with hollow eyes. "Do not end it," she whispered, voice like wind through dead branches. "We are not the end. We are becoming. Join us. Embrace the evolution." The compound wasn't just a weapon or a mistake. It was a new genesis, erasing humanity not in wrath but in cold transformation. Elias felt the pull, the sickening lure of dissolution and rebirth. His scream was swallowed by the stagnant air as tendrils reached for him, and the Enclave's walls quivered impossibly. Outside, the barren earth shifted. The ancient door had opened, and the darkness was coming home.